Hey, 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 everybody. Welcome in. This is Spiritually Speaking, and I am Sister Afua, aka Ayayime, and I am coming in today to talk to you and share with you a little bit of spiritual tea. So go ahead and get your water. You know, this is a month that we got the message that we must stay hydrated. And a lot of people talk about, well, I drink water all the time. And as beautiful as water is, it's not about sipping. In order to hydrate, right, to take something from dry to wet or moist, you have to include water. You soak it in the water. You just don't put a couple of drops and think that it's hydrated. So a lot of us are walking around all day with our containers of water, and this would last you the whole morning. How? It's only like 30, either 24 to 40 ounces. So you really should be drinking this, right? Maybe that's an ounce, maybe that's 2 ounces, but you want to be drinking. You can also add a little bit of fruit. You can add a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt. Hydration is more than just having the water around you and going, oh, I took a sip and walking around with it or swinging the water bottle. You need to take the time. And I'm also going to add another component to it. And that is that when we're drinking water or ingesting any food, I'll just say it across the board, whenever you're putting anything into your body, you need to be in harmony. That's why sometimes the old folks say we don't talk while we eat, because they don't want anything to upset their stomach. They don't want anything to distract the purpose of that food or that drink from entering into their bodies. And that's what a lot of people are missing. When you're drinking water, you can be like, oh, this water don't taste good. Oh, I really don't like water. I really don't care for this food. I really don't desire that. So those of you that are coming in for the first time, this is Spiritual Tea Time. I am Sister Efua. I have other names. You can see them on my pages. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Want to remind everybody that today we're talking about hydration, and then we're going to go into some spiritual messages that will come forth. If you're here, you're able to post one question and I'll be able to answer your question. But for right now, I need you to share it out to 5 people you love, 5 people that are strangers, and 5 frenemies, and let them know that we're here doing Spiritual Tea Time with Sister Efua. These conversations that we're having here are not restricted, but there's some that are going to take us to the next level. I realized a long time ago that I'm supposed to be a teacher. Teaching is naturally a part of what I do. And I also realized that I'd like for information to be accurate. And I like for people to be able to take what I share or what we expose together and learn together and apply it so that our lives can become exponential and expanded, not just staying the same where you become codependent. People go, let me call you. I said, no, don't call me for everything, because that's not part of the journey. Your growth and expansion coming to me is supposed to be like me pouring into you, fertilizing you, getting you to the spaces where you need to be, and then taking you to the next level. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if there's any challenges coming on with the sound or with the what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. Right? I don't even know if it's where it's supposed to be, but it's going to be okay. I know sometimes we have weird things happening out here. Even though we're supposed to have fiber optics, I really only see it occasionally, the difference. So that's not the conversation. But as I said about hydration, that was part of our message from September when I did the channeled message for September, the uploaded message from September. And it told us that we needed to do more introspection. Stop looking externally for answers and for people and to come and compliment you. It talked about there being a harvest, a bountiful harvest, a multiple harvest, a harvest that is beyond the normal realms of what you might be used to or expect. It talked about detoxing. And we say then we know that detoxing is not just about taking something into your body to push something out, but that also includes your mind. It also includes your beliefs. It also includes your actions, the communities, the people that you are dealing with. That's where it comes in at. That's a form of detox, right? Detoxing yourself from connections that you may have. It also spoke about healing. It said there would be healing taking place on multiplicity of levels for us in the month of September. It also said that we needed to hydrate. And that's what I'm talking about today. Hydration. Not just walking around with a bottle of water, not just keeping the glass on the side of your bed or next to you on your desk, not having the flask, but actually drinking the water and setting the intention that the water can do what it's supposed to do. Our bodies are 75 to 80% water, depending upon the scientific research that you identify. And that tells us that if our body drops below a certain level of water, we need to hydrate. That doesn't mean, oh, I'm in the water. No, that's not enough. I'm drinking soda. I'm drinking juice. While those are liquids, though, that's not the water. It's not the same makeup of your physiological water that's in your body. The water that is sacredly balanced with the right amount of sugar and salt, sacredly balanced with the right amount of minerals. So when we're taking in juices and fruits and fruits and vegetables, which is also another word that I got, that we should eat more root vegetables like greens and purples. It did say that also. But we're talking about hydration. And the hydration that we're talking about is how to use water, one of the oldest element, the one that carries all the memories, all the thoughts, ones that can do, it can cleanse, it can restore, it can carry you, it can cleanse, it can do everything. So water is essential. So when I hear people say, oh, I hate the taste of water, well, maybe you should get a filter, or maybe you should do something else with it. Thank you for being here. A lot of us have to get to that space where we got to flip our mindset from everything having to be tasty and eye appealing. Water is you, and you are water. So when we're talking about hydrating, you want to be drinking. I have a colleague that I used to work with that used to have one of these because we all got them from a conference. She has one of these, and it was always on her desk. I was like, when are we going to fill yours up? Oh, no, I still got water. This is like after 2 or 3 hours, right? And I said to her, I said, are you really drinking the water, or are you fooling us? But she was always popping those energy drinks. Back then, they used to say something about wings. I forget what it was called. It was an energy drink, came in a little blue and silver container. But I said to her, I said, you want to drink the water. If you really want to stay awake and alert, drink the water, because your body is water. That's what's going to keep your brain in the right level of cerebral fluid. It's going to keep the movement in your bloodstream. It's going to help push out impurities that you may have taken in your body. So you want to drink water with an intention, and you want to be grateful when you're doing this. This is not foo-foo shit. This is real. This is about having a real connection and knowing that water is a part of you and you are a part of water. That's when you say, oh, I'm afraid of water. Yes, there are rushing rivers. Yes, there are the oceans, waves that crash. Trust me, I swim in the ocean, so I know how the waves can get you, even when you're not trying to go deep in the water. But water is essential. Without water, we cease to exist. I think it said you can go like 45 to 100 days without food, but when it comes to water, you can probably really literally last only about 30, not even. So hydrating, giving yourself the chance for your organs, for your joints, for your muscles to be replenished, to be restored. If you can liken it to when we are drinking water and it feels really good, and we can even feel it going down our body sometimes. To me, I always say, oh, I better drink some more. Maybe I'm dehydrated. But the hydration is also, I'm hearing that it's not only us physically drinking water and having that relationship and having gratitude and appreciation and instructing it to go to the right organs, to the right parts, to replenish, to restore, to carry that oxygen, H2O. Right? To carry that oxygen to our bodies and convert that hydrogen so that we can have the energies that we need in the mitochondria of our body. But also spiritually understanding that the hydration also could be what you're taking in to refortify you. right? If someone is a sponge and they're just taking everything from you, just taking everything from you, everything from you, everything from, you're trying to eat. Now you're trying to think, somebody else usurp their thoughts. You're trying to build, they stop the building. If someone is acting like a sponge and just absorbing you to the point where you're just exhausted, then you need to replenish. You need to hydrate. That means you're going to get away from the things that's taking and absorbing your hydration, your brain power, your spiritual connection, your optimal physical health and wellness, your emotional stability. You're going to get away from that. You're going to set up borders and stop it from happening. See, everything is connected. It's more than just one level, but this world wants us to think that everything is just, this linear, flat existence. Wasting your time trying to convince people that who you are and what you desire for yourself is okay in their eyes, in their minds, no, that's draining you. That's absorbing you. So now, instead of you having a fluidity of the flowing of water and the currents, and then the current of life is going over that. Oh, y'all missing this kind of stuff. But see, that's how I see it. If we're all energy and we're all vibrating and we're made up of water, when you put electricity across water, it's so whatever, if there's things that are blocking you, if you are dehydrated, if you are being absorbed into other people are absorbing you or clogging you up, putting down things to stop your water flow, your energy current, it's time for you to hydrate and detox. And what does that look like for you? What does that become for you? How does that relate back and can become practical in your life? For me, I know I found myself in a situation with somebody I love and appreciate and honor. And that person I said, damn, why is this person always? And then when I realized this person was going through, so my progression was bothering them because they couldn't see the progression happening. And I had to step back and I had to go, boom, let me reset. Let me detox this brain. Let me prevent myself from allowing my natural fluidity, the fluid level of fluency and flow. Instead of them coming and just taking it, distracting me, right? I had to cut that off and put up a border, a dam of sorts, where it's like, okay, hey, how you doing? Okay, if I don't talk to you, I'm okay. Because you want to protect you. You are your most valuable asset, not your education, not your title, not your family, not your religion, not your age, not your ethnic group. You. You are your most valuable asset. Your second greatest asset is your time, because how you use your time and how you leverage your time is going to dictate how well of a life you experience. Is it going to be expansive or constricted? Thank you all for joining me here on Spiritually Speaking today. We're talking about hydration. We're talking about detoxing. We're broadening the perspective. We're widening the viewpoint. Years ago, I was at a lecture with Deepak Chopra, and he said this line. He said, there is no such thing of right and wrong. Why are people chasing right or wrong? Since when is the universe one this or that, only this or that? He says, how many flowers are there? And then I started thinking, yeah. And then I started thinking about other things. He said, there's only an infinite number of possibilities from which your consciousness, y'all missing this shit. Maybe he didn't say that part. Maybe it's just my people talking to me and I'm sharing it with y'all. So y'all ear hustle for a minute. There's only an infinite number of possibilities by which your consciousness chooses. So if your consciousness only says there's a this or that, that's all you're going to see. But if your consciousness looks in degrees of magnitude and in relation right? Then that's when you can begin to see that, okay, I don't have to choose this option, even though everyone that preceded me chose this option. I don't have to experience this, even though everyone else says I have to experience it. That's a detox. That's a rehydration. You're restoring yourself. You're allowing yourself to move differently, to flow differently. You know? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you're watching me and you appreciate it, do me a favor, just like the live. It doesn't mean you like me. It just means that you enjoy what I'm giving to keep us going in this live, to keep us coming on. You know, this is where we have to be. This is where our life begins to extend into a higher level of frequency and existence. The things that I come and I drop, people go, oh, wow, that's deep. But yeah, it's more than deep. It's more than deep. It is you. And if it resonates with you, that means it is time for you to begin to function at that start there at that frequency. Don't go back down, try to figure out what was there before there. Wherever it pricks you at, wherever it invigorates you at, that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. I love you, our baby daughter. It is imperative that we begin to function not from a place of comparison, but a place of total, complete involvement in our own experience and validate that experience and honor that experience, not in comparison. So in order to hydrate, like I said about the water, I can take a sip all day. I don't know why my hair, skin, and nails like this. I don't know why my skin is so dry. I don't know why I'm having chest pains. I don't know why I feel so tired. You feel tired because you need to hydrate. And that's why Spirit said it's not just about the liquid hydration that needs to happen. It needs to be some spiritual, emotional, and mental hydration. Talk to him about that. And understand that people are constantly ciphering our fluidity. That's it. But drinking it in the awareness that it has a purpose for you taking it in. It has a purpose and an intention for us to drink the water. Yes, it is to restore the levels of natural water within our bodies, but additionally, it is to allow the currency of life. Y'all missing this right here. Man, I'm on fire. It is allow the currency of life to flow over you and through you and for you. I know. I'm going to calm down. But to realize that it's not just about the water, it's about looking at your life in the wholeness that you exist in. One part, the physical, is not the whole. One part, the mental, is not the whole. One part, the spiritual, is not the whole. Exactly. We can drink a whole bottle of wine or liquor or sugar drink or whatever it's called. But when it's time for us to drink 8 ounces of water 5 times a day, we don't want to do it minimally. And be careful how you rush. Oh, I'm just getting it. Again, everything is energy. Everything is frequency. What is your intention? What is your relationship with nature, with the elements? Oh, it's so dang on hot. So I'm getting older and all of my friends are going through what people call menopause. And they were talking, we were all sitting around talking and gathering, and they said something to me. I said, I didn't experience that. Hey, you ain't got nothing yet. And my one friend was oh boy, I empathize with her so much. But I talk to my body. Yes, we're getting older. Yes, some things will have to change. Some things will cease. But I want you to know you're still viable. I still love you. I still appreciate you. Nothing is missing out of you. Just because things are changing or the frequency of it being visible does not mean that you are still not a vibrant part of my life, something that I need. We still have much to do. We can still enjoy. Like I'm talking to my body, like y'all hearing me talking. That's how I talk to my body. And those that's close to me know I be talking to myself. Before I do anything. It should be really, some of us want, oh, it's just water weight. They lying. Dang on water weight. This China is crazy. I never drank this much. Right. Yeah, because your body is releasing. I'm gonna tell you something else. When you start drinking and being extra thirsty, sometimes it could be a health condition, but most of the times when you get into a place where your body has decided to relax, and your fight, flight, or freeze, your nervous system, your emotional system is starting to line back up. That vagus nerve, that pineal gland is starting to say that you are safe. Your body will shift. Your body will change. Y'all, I hope y'all with me on this. I'm asking people to join the academy more because I'm really trying to stick to the time constraint that I've been given, which is 30 minutes to make sure I come in, come out, and then support people and go. If you want to have a private reading, all you have to do is go over to Linktree/Spiritual Soul Spa. It's on Linktree. Go to Spiritual Soul Spa on Linktree, and you'll be able to book a private time with me, either for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour. Somebody, listen, this is my real business, but it's my passion. It's my calling. It's my essence. As I said, when I first began, I realized more and more and more why I took the journey that I had to take. I am a teacher. I am a mother. I am a healer. I am a seer. I am a communicator from both realms, the many realms. I shouldn't even just say both, but I have that ability. So there's no reason. I'm not bound by people's labels or limitations. So when I share with y'all, I'm sharing with y'all. Sometimes I feel like I'm pouring out, but I'm really encouraging y'all, come to the academy. Join the academy. It's $25 a month, or you can just pay $25 to come to the masterclass. But I'm telling you, it's better for you to pay $25 a month, because people in the academy are able to get a 1 hour reading for the price of a 30-minute reading, twice in a year, which is a lot. Okay. You get a chance to talk to me for 10 to 20 minutes a month. You get a chance to get deeper dives into information, support on your journey, instead of just waiting. And I'm just don't do spiritual stuff. I do money. I do business. I do life. It's the holistic of the wholeness of us. It's a holistic solution. Solution. SOUL. Right? You're not solo. You're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. We are all connected. Yes, absolutely. I used to say that all the time. I am, because the I am is, and we are one. Period. Don't let people tell you that you're not connected, touching. No. Where did this come from? How can you tell me, man? Don't get me started. Join the academy. Join the academy. $25 a month, $200 for the whole year, which means basically you're getting 2 months for free. Yeah, I like that word, free, right? So if you find in value, I encourage you to join my academy. There's going to be lots of lessons. I'm in collaborations with people. I'm going to be hosting on October 17th and 18th. I'm going to be hosting Ancestor Calling. October will be Hoodoo Heritage Month. I am Black African American, born here, although I'm very much aware and engaged in my cultural heritage. from the continent known as Africa. However, I celebrate it all because my people did it all, right? They talked about it. We all utilize it every day. If you pick up salt and throw it over your shoulder, that's hoodoo, right? So I'm just letting you know. If you spit on the broom when somebody sweep your feet, you want to bring back your destiny, you spit on the broom 3 times, right? There's a lot of things that people always want to vilify things. But why we got to vilify ourselves? Why the hell y'all ain't vilifying the fact that, girl, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Let's stay focused on hydration and detoxing and restoring ourselves back to our wholeness, recognizing and revealing that is the goal. The goal is to reveal more, right? To reveal more of your wholeness and activate it and put it into practice. Not so much just trying to prove. That's another thing. Like, that's why I said this month's message said, do more introspection. And know that when you start doing more introspection, some of the things you've been allowing around you and happening to you, you start realizing, oh, I can control that. People are going to lie. People are going to deny. People are going to be in survival mode around you, even when you're elevating and expanding more into your true identity beyond the consciousness and recognizing the connections and the expressions that exist within you as you. Somebody called me and said somebody called me and said they had a dream about a certain Orisha. And I shared the story. I said, when I was younger, I had this vision of this thing. And when I asked my mother, she said, oh, that's a symbol of something we have back home. And that's all she said. She said, but that's who you are. And she did just like that. That's who you are. Like, go about your business. So then when I got older, I had the dream again, but I was already in the flow of who I was. I'm telling y'all this for a reason, so y'all can understand that while people may have awareness of your destiny, you must accept and see your own destiny and activate it. Oh, I got it in my mouth. No, you ain't got shit in my mouth, but some words that I have chosen not to hear because I was too afraid, too distracted. That's it. Honored. Oh, yes. And sign up for the coaching sessions. Yes, you can definitely sign up for the coaching sessions. There are payment plans and sliding fee scales, but I'm very particular about that. You must be willing to work. You got to show up. You got to do the work. It's not me doing readings on you. It's me working on the things that are helping you open up yourself to have greater discernment, greater activation of yourself while I'm guiding and supporting you, helping you see those infinite possibilities, right? That's what my coaching does. It assists you in seeing the infinite possibilities in the field of plenitude that is yours. We all have a field of plenitude. We all have a currency. We all have a flow. We all have a vibrational frequency. Our goal is to start at $4.99 and move forward. Yes, you are also a client. Yes. Thank you both for speaking up. I appreciate that. Some people just come in here and say, oh, sister gonna give me a read. Sister gonna give me a read. And I am. So we're at that time. I have 15 more minutes left. I have 15 more minutes left before I have to exit from you. Remembering that on October 17th, 18th, you can join the Ancestor Calling. It is $450 for the 2 days. It is not an initiation, but what it is, I take that back. It is sort of an initiation because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working through you, accessing ancestors, giving you a greater understanding of what that means to have access to the ancestral realm and the other parts of the spiritual realm simultaneously. We are going to be identifying some parts of you, some things, some entities, some love, some presences that need to talk to you. Yeah. Right? I appreciate you. Really, I do. Y'all just don't know. So sign up for that. You don't need nothing. Pay the $450, show up. You're good. If you want to stay until the 19th, I don't have a problem with that. I just need you to commit, and be willing. So take care of the husband, take care of the wife, take care of the cats, take care of the dog, take care of the plants, take care of the children, take care of the job, figure it out. The 17th, 18th, and possibly the 19th, we're going to be diving deeper. And it's called the Ancestor Calling and Communication Session. I don't want to use any of those other names. It's something that I do at my retreat. And this last retreat that we just had, whoa. I am so honored and so humbled. Even right now, I just felt that the well of emotion because I'm like, I'm allowed. I really am allowed to do this. I really am doing this. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm really doing this. And it's really impacting lives. And it's including my own. So that's the 17th, 18th, and 19th, $450 right here in Arizona. We're going to have a great time. Everything's included except for your transportation to get to me once you pay the $450. All right, let's get started. So if you have a quick question you want to ask me, you want to type that question one time only. I go in the order in which I receive them. Please do not waste my time reading your question online and say, do you see anything good coming from me? Do Raheem love me? Is Sharita gonna fight me? No, ask yourself, what is it that I need to know? Taking a deep breath. What do I need to know, Spirit? What's something I misheard possibly? Then you ask me the question. That's why I don't get into like petty surface questions that you can answer yourself or that things that don't matter. Like, why ask me what color to paint your nails if you're going to cut them off anyway? Think about that. Because you're not painting your nails for me or for anybody else. You're painting them for yourself. So go within. Does somebody still love me? Do they miss me? Are they wanting to is they happy with that person? That's not your monkey, not your show, not your business. Why are you wasting your time on that? Wherever they at, let them stay. If it's meant for you to be back with that person, it will come. Of course they miss you. Of course they love you if you are exactly who you know you are. A snack is not a meal. A sample is not a snack. I'm just saying. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah. You know what? I would just say this about this question, because as soon as I saw it, I saw him. I saw your person, your man. I saw him, and what I get is like he's in a really bad internal battle with himself. He's told some lies to himself and to some people, and he now it's. I literally just heard shit hit the fan. If it beeps out, that y'all get the fan. Like because I can't really do a third party business, right? Just know that it's nothing to do with you. Only thing you can do is remind that person that no matter what, it is what it is. And don't walk on tiptoe. Don't be tiptoeing. Could you use a little reassurance message from Spirit and your mother energy? Aw. Yeah, when I was talking earlier about the rehydration, I actually saw you. That it's almost like so many things people are like using and they're absorbing your water. So you drawn. So you're being, you're being drained, and that's why you feel so lethargic and sometimes not really certain, and you just feel like you feel heavy to me. I'm saying detox yourself from not only the way you would normally respond to people, but detox people's accessibility to you for the next couple of days. And really Get out your head about anything that is not about you speaking to your body. You need to remind your body that y'all still one. It's time for you to caretake your body. You are very dry. They are very strained. So I'm encouraging you. What time is it now? Whatever time. I think it's like midday, right? It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, just shut it down. Go take you a good shower. Wash your hair. Do not smoke tonight. Drink your water. This time I'm seeing honey. Do you have peaches around you, like fresh peaches or something? What is something, some kind of fruit you just bought? Or is that a mango or something? They're saying you should eat that. It's like your body just is. It's like your body is just saying, like, damn, give me a break. Now, well, I can't shut off my mind because I heard you. But you can shut off your mind. Because every time a thought comes in your mind about someone else, Spirit is telling me to tell you that you must bring up something that only you enjoyed or had a good time doing. And try not to use anything that has to do with another person that you're trying to avoid. Their energy. I hear this song by Donny Hathaway called Giving Up. Giving up. So very hard to do when you really love someone. Giving up. So it's not that you have to give up what you love, but you have to reposition. You have to reposition the prioritization of the people you love. Because there are multiple people and multiple responsibilities or something. But that's what Spirit told me to tell you to do. That's what Spirit told me to tell you to do. Don't smoke, take a shower, wash your hair. Something about your hair. They want you to wash your hair and hydrate and relax. Yeah. Because what you're doing is you letting people absorb you too much. And they absorbing you even in your downtime. And you really can't downtime. You really can't. No. We're not doing that. Let me see. Did you respond to me on here anywhere? Okay. What'd she say? Watermelon and frozen fruit. Okay. But then that's not water though, is it? I'm going to try to reframe my thinking. Yeah, but see that I'm going to, no. That's not what it said do. It said, do what? What were the instructions? Go back and listen to it. Because when it come through, it come through. Yeah. You're welcome, my dear. Love and appreciate you. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking. I am Sister Afua. And this is a great Wednesday afternoon. And I just want to invite you to open up yourself to feel and experience you. Right? And what I want people to understand is that the month of September is supposed to be about introspection, not trying to make it make sense in your logical mind, not trying to make it make, for instance, full disclosure. I had some information about a person or an experience about a person. And it wasn't until, this is like almost a year and a half later, I got the revelation on what it was. It didn't mean what I had in the back of my mind. It didn't mean that. But it took me to go into introspection and listen to my inner Ka, Okra, my Ori, my Sunsum, to listen to them. And it popped up in my mind and it said, Dada was there because this person needs mothering. This is your child. I said, hey, because you would not give up on your child. Now, I'm not saying that your situation, Melanie, is that. I'm saying that introspection for all of us watching and listening, introspection, enter into you. No judgment, no harm, no foul. No, trying to figure it out so that to make sure that it looks and sounds comfortable. But understanding that what we are doing and what we are seeing and what we're going to experience and what we're going to hear and how we're being guided is where we want to trust. If you can't trust anything else, trust spirit and trust your heartbeat or whatever you believe is making your heart beat, making your lungs process oxygen and carbon dioxide. That's causing you to be able to get that 0.4% of oxygen that's in the air and thrive. That's what I mean when I say introspection. Okay. Don't try it. Just be. Behold the essence that is you. That means you're speaking, saying, for instance, you might do the things that it ever told you to do, and all of us, and you can just simply say, and now I'm grateful for the peace. I'm grateful for the relaxation. I'm grateful for the restoration. I told you I do Ho'oponopono to my body all the time. Right? Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I love you. Thank you. Please forgive me for not feeding you the fruits and vegetables today. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I love you. Reminding yourself, reminding your cells that you understand that on a microscopic, the mitochondria that is busy working in your body, you are acknowledging that is something that is of evidence and that is something that is of importance, and it is worth you having gratitude and conversation with. Because we talk to a lot of people that ain't worth having no conversations with. So you might as well talk to yourself, might as well talk to spirit, might as well talk to your ancestors, might as well talk to the Orisha, the Lawa, you might as well talk to the angelic and galactic forces. Seriously. Absolutely, positively so it is. Y'all got me talking. I'm going to go over. I got to stop. I can't go over. Okay, do you see financial blessings for me? I always see financial blessings for you, and you should too. What's the song? Keep on blessing me. I can't think of that song beat. Blessings on blessings on bless. Blessings on blessings on bless. That song. Like, that's the kind of thing. Because, see, you're worrying about the conscious and the external instead of doing the internal. Whatever you worry or be concerned, it's just like you rocking back and forth in a rocking chair. I'm about to go over there. Where you gonna go? Yeah, sometimes you can get the rocking chair to move a little bit, but usually it takes you back as soon as you go forward. So for you, it's not about financial blessings as much as it is things are going to fall into place. I also feel like there's some type of error, typographical error, that is causing on some paperwork somewhere regarding some money. There's some type of typographical error, Jelani, that you need to check and see. And that could be what's going on while you're feeling the pinch financially. Okay. Oh, that's when you were talking to me. That's it. No shrinking. We ain't got time for that. Mama, can I ask my ancestor spirit which is one? Wait, let me read this again. Hold on. Which one? What's the number for me to win the lotto? I love you. You know what's so funny about that's not funny, because you know where Spirit said you got your numbers. You was playing, but those numbers that just popped, one of them was 47. I just saw it. So you need to go ahead and play them numbers. And remember, when I've done that. Spirit said, get up and go play the lottery. And I won $5, $2. One time I won $500 one time, right? It just depends on what it is. Winning the lotto doesn't mean you're going to win $1 billion. It just means that your time is to have an increase. That's the lotto, an increase. So yeah, you got the numbers, my dear. You got the numbers. But it definitely is, you too are going through like this. You were like, shoo, and now you just kind of like boop, 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 boop. If you ever see people be in those money machines? I think it used to be the Price is Right, but people may not know the Price is Right. There's these machines that they put people inside and they start spinning them, blowing money all around them. That's what I see with you. So the money is all around you. It's time for you to start grabbing it, getting focused and grabbing it. And again, you may not get all the money. Remember, you can't reach down to the floor and grab the money. You got to grab it while it's up in the air. And whatever you can get, that's what you push to the machine, or that's what Spirit is telling us. So now that your body is calming down, your mind is calming down, your energy is calming down, you'll be able to see the increase in your money. By the 27th, you should see something. Mm-hmm. Was that on Sparkle? No, not that one. You know, the movie was on. It's a Terry McMillan book they made into a movie. Oh, I can't think of it. And Sanaa Lathan and Wesley Snipes played the main characters in that book. Oh, I love that book too. But anyway, before I let you go, I love you. She said, yep, 47 is. I'm telling you, I'll be telling you, but go ahead, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. And then let me borrow $20. Jacqueline says, is there a message for me that resonates the messages that you have? Oh, is there a message for me that resonates with the message that you have for today? You just coming into your own. That's what's scaring you. You really are shocked that you are able to navigate all the craziness that you got going on. And I'm saying, and I gotta say craziness because it's not usual. It's not something that it's not something that you thought you would have to experience, but the way that you're doing it is what it is. And Spirit is just telling us to say, don't lose your focus. Don't be like, oh, it's going too well, something's going to break. No, things are going to keep going well. Even I see you with some, if you haven't started a business, you're about to go work for somebody who just started a business, but it's going to end up incorporating you into it. That's the way it came to me. So be open to going into some of the new shops and things that are opening it up on your path. Very much so. You just got to trust and believe, ma'am. The movie is called, I'm sorry. Yeah, but Jacqueline, that's what I got. I got this one of my favorite, Disappearing Acts with Wesley Snipes and Sanaa Lathan. It's called Disappearing Acts. And the song is by Donny Hathaway. It's called Giving Up. Your warm and tender touch. Come on now. Hey. A kiss and a hug. Come on now. Come on now. That make blood. Yeah. Oh, y'all gonna let me get into it. Come on now. Okay, should I talk to one guy? But listen, let me say something to you. If I ever give you said I told you was gonna meet somebody. That's great that you would meet someone. It doesn't mean you stop your whole life. Let me tell you a story. My personal disclosure. I met a man that helped me realize that I still wanted to love other people after my husband was gone. I met a man that helped me realize how much I really wanted to love somebody. So he was good at that. Me and him didn't last long. We still associates to this day. But then there was somebody else that came along, and then they showed me how to relax and trust that if I love somebody else, that person, if it's okay for me to want to love somebody else, and I can trust that person. Then me and that person didn't work out. But then I got my husband. Sometimes you have to go through training camp. You're not dropping your life. And that's part of your healing too. Not just you as in Sierra. I'm talking to the world. Right? When you first ate a hamburger, it ain't the only hamburger you ever had. You never got another hamburger from any place else. You only go to this one place all your life, never ever, no matter where, who got on the menu, no matter where they are, you never buy a hamburger. No, you got burgers from other places, or shoes or groceries or whatever. And I'm saying that to say that this person is part of your teaching, your learning lesson. This is for you to open back up and to see the values that you can find in a person, and to make sure that you are really going to keep your word to yourself about being in a relationship with somebody. It's not about loneliness. It's not about proving a point. It's not about, because your life is expanding very quickly. This is to get you prepared. And if one ends up being the long term, then so be it. But don't start out the gate. Just take it as an opportunity to exchange with someone who's moving on the frequency level for you to see. Okay. Woo, I'm really enjoying myself with this man. Oh, he's making me get out of my bubble, and it's a little scary, and I love it. Do you see another trip? Y'all don't need a trip to do that. The trip is going to be staycations. I really feel when I was reading your thing, I was getting like flutters in my heart and stuff, and I saw you being more grounded. But the thing of it is about it's just kind of similar to what I told Sister Sierra, and that is, be mindful that when we enjoy stuff, that we enjoy it, but yet be visible on how we can continue to enjoy it, and whether or not it's possible to continue to enjoy it. Absolutely, positively, so it is. You're gonna try to hide him from me, knowing I know. Yeah, again, he's for you too. Like, literally, that is what he's trying to do. His part of his role with you is to get you to be more open to experiences and become more visible. Not thinking you got to give stuff to be accepted. Like, he genuinely is interested in you. Yeah. But is there a trip coming up? I don't see a faraway trip. I see something like where y'all starting to move around, go places, and do some things. Yeah. I like him. He can be a little reserved, like clandestine a little bit, but he's good. I don't know if it was in Sparkle, but I can't remember. Sparkle. But there is a Giving Up song in Sparkle. No, I did that play. So no, not that song. Yeah, I did the play Sparkle. Yeah. I saw that doing meditation today was going, okay, that I read that one already. You're welcome, dear. I was really not going to go to count. Going to court. I'm trying not to go to court, but he left me no choice. Bailiff called him yesterday to know about the summons that he be served. Really wanted to be amicable. But you are being amicable. I mean, you're being amicable because you are handling business. You didn't say put him in jail. You're not confrontational. You're saying, if you can't do it, let me support you by getting this third party to get you to do it. Period. No harm, no foul, no judgment. No harm, no foul, no judgment. We are not guilty for handling business. We are not guilty for handling business. We are not guilty. Say it with me. We are not guilty because we handle business. We will not feel ashamed for handling business. We will not feel ashamed for honoring our most valuable asset. Listen, you are your most valuable asset. You are the second. And if you have someone who is doing something that's preventing you from giving the value, honor, and attempting to devalue you, you have to try another resource to support you, to maintain your value, your worth, and your opportunity. So no, we will not feel shame. We will not deny ourselves. We will not feel guilty. We will not be embarrassed. No. And we're going to stop, and we will not put our, listen, this is what I just heard. I'm not saying it's you, daughter. I'm saying I just was reminded of something I talked about in my support group, and that was this. Stop surrounding yourself with pain pushers, pain doulas. And I'm not talking about the ones that help you get past. I'm talking about the ones that every time you got a problem, they co-signing on why you should feel sorry or feel victimized, or you should stay in this situation, or you right, instead of helping you to evoke a soul level solution of change. So no, we will not be embarrassed. We will not feel guilty. We will not feel ashamed. We will not feel convicted for doing the things that help make sure that our greatest asset and our second greatest asset are used properly and to the utmost level to expand and increase our life. Oh, no, we won't. Hey, my dear, I know I'm missing you too. I love you. Yes, introspection. You have to. I mean, the energy is there. Listen, I was scrolling and I heard people saying similar stuff that I got. So I know. I love you. Go on and play that lottery, girl. Send your mama $20. It says I have to get a VA dependent. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. The movie. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Okay, good. The movie. You're right. I'm nervous because I feel everything now. Yes, girl, it's coming. See, that's the other thing too. Like, right? So we would think, oh, my life is gonna get better. Everybody want to prove to the other person or other people that they made it once they no. The best thing is when you do that pop out. You lay the foundation, you got everything you need, you just bloop, 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 bloop. Just go. It's effortless. It's effortless. Absolutely, positively, so it is. I know, child. I don't know what's wrong with your mama. I was waiting for you to chime in, but we on live. No, I'm happy for everybody who enjoys love and yes. Have a great day. Yes. Have a great day, everyone. I think I've gotten to everyone's questions. Thank you for those of you that stood here. Please share it out. Continue to share it out. Invite people in. Let them know that I'm available for them to have readings, to have business conversation, whatever they need right now. I'm a holistic solutions. That's it. It has nothing to do with anyone else or anything else, but that's what I agreed to do here on this planet. Everybody keeps, I don't know. Okay. And they come from my hometown. All right. So anything else that y'all need from me today besides having a wonderful day, please do. Please embrace yourself. Love yourself. Know that, yes, it is night. Love yourself and know that there is nothing that is missing in your life except for you remembering your original assignment. And together, the more you surround yourself with community, the more you surround yourself with a willingness to dive deeper and not fear that what I'm letting go of is going to change me to the place where I'm unnoticeable. Sometimes we need to be unnoticeable. So remember that when things begin to cloud your way, make you feel like you just can't go on, scream out nice and loud and say, that's not my reality. And know that it's only the end of the road until you say it. Take care, y'all.